Okay, yesterday I walked in and I saw the movie on Netflix being played called What the Health? Health. It was about meat, dairy, eggs, and how terrible it is on our bodies and the deception of all the advertising. And I watched it, and I'm pretty skeptical of that kind of stuff. But then I heard him say, if you go on a vegan diet, no meats, no dairy, no cheese, no butter, no milk, no pork, no beef, no fish, yada yada. So none of that stuff, just a pure vegan diet. No chicken broth, none of that. That you would reverse heart disease in 2 weeks. You would reverse the buildup of um, blocking material in your veins. Now, it was just a few months ago that I had my first stroke at age 60. A minor stroke. It affected my speech, as you well know if you've been listening to me. And it took me 2 months to learn to keep my muscles relaxed in my jaw and in my neck so I could pretty well speak and be understood. Now, if you listen to my speech in my recordings last year compared to this year, you'll really hear the difference. So I was really interested in, okay, if this works, and people say, well, I lost all this weight. Okay, if this really works, I can try this out for 2 weeks and see if it really, really does work. 2 weeks is not a long time. If it works, great. So I decided to do that. My best friend said, I'm going to do it because, I heard you can, he's type 2 diabetic. It can stop me from having to take insulin and all that stuff. Because he's been registered about 300 at times during the day on his blood sugar. And he rarely ever gets down to like 120. It's always high now. It's like 200, 300. And then it bottoms out and then it goes way up. And he said, I'm going to do it. I said, what are you going to do, 2 weeks? No cheating? He said, sure. I said, okay, you do that. You keep track. I'm going to do this. And if it works and I feel better and I look better, I'll continue. Because I'm a person that loves meat. I love butter, milk, eggs, beef, pork, fish. I like it all. And I was raised on a farm. So giving up all the stuff and being a vegan, that's very unheard of for me. But I've decided to do it. I took these pictures after 24 hours of doing the vegan. Now, the reason I did this is because, when you first go on a diet, because I've gone on many diets, and when you first go on them, the first day you're losing water weight. You're losing, 3, 4, 5 pounds. It's all built up water weight because you had pizza or you had chips, stuff with a lot of salt. So I didn't want to be puffy on my first photograph because I think that's overdone. I want to be true and blue. So I was like, okay, 24 hours, here's what I look like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on the same shorts, the same shirt. Of course, I'll wash them. No underwear, no socks when I go to weigh in. Just the shorts and this white beater tank top. That's it. I'll get weighed in 6:15 every night that I can for 2 weeks. And I'll be barefoot, same scale, same place, same everything. So we can see. Now, if you're a dieter, you know that you weigh yourself first thing in the morning because you always weigh less. But I don't care. 6:15 every evening, I'm going to weigh in for 2 weeks. 2 solid weeks. And I'm going to take pictures as much as possible, front, side, and back. And then, of course, my face so you can see it. And let's see what happens. Does this really work or is this somebody, blowing smoke? We'll find out because I'm going to go ahead and do it. I was told, you'd make a ton doing videos like this. Sure. Let's see. Now, do I feel better? Yeah, actually, with a vegan diet, I'm not overstuffed, but I'm full, and it's a delightful full. I don't feel like I have a cement block in my stomach. And I do have a little bit more energy. I always have a lot of energy, but I have a little bit more energy. And I'm not hungry. And I find that I don't snack. I don't have these ups and downs with sugar. I'm a borderline diabetic, but I don't have the ups and downs, and I'm not hungry. As far as in between meals, like today I did oatmeal and I put some honey on it, and then it was 11 o'clock. I took my vitamins, and then I came home, and what did I have? I don't know. I had some vegan snack thing, cold one, and then went to a wedding, came back home, and then I sat down before I weighed in, and I had three cold vegan servings. I didn't have a lot of them because I don't know what they're going to taste like, so I didn't want to really put a lot on my plate. So I probably put about half a cup, three-quarters of a cup of each, and then I ate a yam and two slices of whole wheat bread that has nothing in it but the basics, so it won't store well. And I put hummus on that, and six cloves of roasted garlic on one, and some red and white onions on the other. And I ate them, and that was it. I'm satisfied, and it looks like I'll even go to bed without eating anything more. So let's see. Does this really work? Let's find out. Sorry, this is so long. Kind of rambling. Let's see what happens.